approve the August 13th, 2024 council meeting minutes.
I move.
Motion by Stroman,
I'll
second
second.
by Bondegard. Roll call, please.
Stroman,
Yes.
Buckner, Sherman,
Yes.
Radcliffe,
Yes.
Bondegard.
Yes.
Motion passes 5-0. As for a motion for the meeting minutes for August 15th, the budget workshop.
I'll move to approve the minutes.
All right, motion by Radcliffe,
Second.
second by Stroman. Roll call, please.
Buckner, Sherman,
Yes.
Radcliffe,
Yes.
Bondegard,
Yes.
Stroman.
Yes.
All right, motion passes 5-0, and I assume there's this many people here because they have comments. So as you approach, let us know your name and address and tell us your comments, and we'll listen to them. Fell for that trick again. All right, well, on to my favorite part, Glenda and the Constitution Day or Week proclamation.
Want me to give my name and address too?
Absolutely.
I'm Glenda Gay Condon, and I live at 1545 Newton Street, Sydney, Nebraska. And I'm a member of, unless you want me to read something, I don't need my glasses on. And I'm a member of the Daughters of the American Revolution, the Fort Sydney chapter. As you all have heard, and I sort of feel like I should talk to those people back there because they may not have heard. It's a lineage organization, and we, to be members, must prove direct lineage to someone who supported the revolution. It doesn't need to be somebody who actually fought. They can have supplied housing or food or horses or signed a petition or paid taxes, all sorts of things. And it can be men and or women. My main patriot is my third great-grandfather on my father's side, and he was one of 7 sons. All 7 served and 2 were killed. And as I told you last year, sort of unprepared, I have submitted what are called supplementals. You can, if we have one patriot, we probably have many. I know people who have 30 or 40 proven ones, and you have to, it's not just going on ancestry. You have to have marriage certificates and on and on and on. So I have 3 on my mother's side and 2 more on my father's side. And one of them comes in on my second great-grandfather's side that way. And so it's then a third great-grandfather, but on a different side. And then my great-grandfather, that's the other one. So I have 2 on my father's side, so 5. And it takes a long time because they truly check every single thing. And so anyway, this is an every year thing that I come and ask you to proclaim September 17th through the 23rd, Constitution Week. The president is supposed to, by law, sign the proclamation also. And you are it's just because of the way I made the appointments. You're the last of the councils, other than the commissioners, for me to come and request. So will you please, once again, sign the proclamation?
I would absolutely love to. What a great organization and a lot of great people that built this country. So I appreciate you coming and doing this every year. And any questions anybody else want to say, or get to?
There will be displays at the standalone libraries in Potter, Lodgepole, and Sydney that week. And I have brought constitutions that I'll leave out there. And there will be constitutions at the libraries too. So I'm tempted to leave all 17 of them or thereabouts. And if you want me to pick them up, I will later, but I hope you all take one. don't already have one.
Awesome.
I'm finished.
All right. Well, thank you, Glenda. Without further ado, Constitution Day and Constitution Week. Whereas September 17th, 2024 marks the 237th anniversary of the drafting of the Constitution of the United States of America by the Constitutional Convention, and whereas it is fitting and proper to accord official recognition of this magnificent document and its memorable anniversary, and the patriotic celebrations which commemorate the occasions. And whereas Public Law 915 guarantees the issuing of a proclamation each year by the President of the United States of America designating September 17th through the 23rd as Constitution Week. Now, therefore, I, Brad Sherman, by virtue and authority vested in me as Mayor of the City of Sidney, do hereby proclaim the week of September 17th through the 23rd as Constitution Week, and ask our citizens to reaffirm the ideals of the framers of the Constitution had in 1787 by vigilantly protecting, and the freedoms guaranteed through this guardian of our liberties, remembering that lost rights may never be regained, and ask that businesses, school children, and teachers and citizens ring bells at 4 p.m. on September 17th, commemorating the day and the hour the Constitution was signed in 1787. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the city to be affixed this 27th day of August of the year of our Lord 2024. Thank you. And this is your official copy?
Thank you. And it will be, a copy of it will be at the Sydney Library. Great.
Excellent.
And I'm sure everybody feels silly going out in their front yard or the parking lot, ringing the bell at 4 o'clock. But we should none of us feel silly. We should all do it. I hope.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Glenda.
Thank you so much.
You bet. All right. On to number 5, naming of the city parks as applicable.
So, what I want to talk about tonight is, as you know, Tom Van Segren has recently retired. I think some of you were at his retirement party. And a lot of the parks crew and staff have approached me about asking the council if they would be in favor of maybe naming one of the fields, maybe one of the ball fields, soccer field, after the name Van Segren. And I thought it was a fantastic idea, but I wanted to come to the council. I did look around to see if there were any policies that other cities had for these kind of things. I couldn't find anything really, other than if you donate something like a bench at a golf course or something like that. Some cities have policies on that, where if it gets broke, either the family or the city have to fix it, or whichever. But I couldn't really find anything for policies on naming fields or other pieces of land. But just wanted to see what the council thought of that. We wanted to bring this before, but wanted to wait till after Tom was gone. He would have put a stop to it if he would have been in the room. Probably would have tackled me and said, no. But once you, if the council is in favor of something like this, then I will just reach out to him and maybe give him the option of which field he would like, rather than us choosing for him. And say, if he doesn't, then we will choose for him. So anyway, it's up to you guys, but I just wanted to bring this to you guys and see what you thought. I think there's a lot of parks crew here tonight too. They're excited about this idea, so.
Yeah, clearly a great idea to name something in this city that he's taken care of for a quarter of a century for certain.
I think it's a spectacular idea. I don't think you can find anyone that would argue differently.
Perfect.
Do we need to make a motion to make this official?
You do.
All right. Motion by Buckner. Second by Bondegard. Roll call, please.
Sherman?
Yes.
Radcliffe?
Yes.
Bonnefield?
Yes.
Stroman?
Yes.
Buckner?
Yes.
All right. Motion
I will
passes
bring
5-0.
something- I will bring something back to you as soon as I have spoke with Mr. Von Segren. And
All right.
Found out
Well, let
what
us
his
know if he
wishes
gives you
are.
any trouble.
yeah, if he gives you any trouble, I'll tell him that you're going to come and meet up with him then. All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Brad. Mention something.
Oh, is it time to, I didn't have mentioned before that my phone number is 249-2321. If anybody ever wants to get a hold of me for any city-related item, please feel free to do so. But we are getting ready to have a public hearing starting at 5:41.
Okay, this is in consideration of a Class C liquor license application for Savor and Grace and manager application for Jilliana Sauter.
Hello, my name is Jill Sauter. I am the owner of Savor and Grace here in Sydney. We serve lunch currently. We are doing sandwich and salads. Our kind of claim to fame is what we call a graze box, which is like a charcuterie board, but inside of a box. Easy to take and run. We just recently actually expanded into a new downtown building on March 11th, so we've been there. And with our expansion, we are actually seeking a liquor license because what pairs better than wine and cheese? Nothing, right? Is the
That's
answer. So yes, I'm seeking your guys' approval and the recommendation to the state for our liquor license.
And that's in the same building. There was recently a liquor license anyway.
Yes, we're Boss City. Yep.
You're the official
Liquor person?
person.
You are
We-
the city drunk, is that what you're saying?
Oh, no, clearly.
You have
Purveyor
a
of
problem.
Fine liquors. You just certainly don't want to.
Yeah. No, I think it's a great idea. They just changed, Lori and I were just talking about this, that they changed the format on how you apply for and pay for that license, and they made it a lot more complicated than it needs to be, so,
Great.
yes.
I love
Hard to
that
believe
for
that
me.
happened.
Did you do all your testing and everything that you need to do to get your license?
I have not yet, no.
Okay. You have to take that TIPS course and all of those other fun things. So if you need help with that, let me know and we
Okay.
can walk you through it if you don't already know how that works. So
I might be calling you that
All right.
then.
sounds good.
All right. Do we have a, oh, wait a second. We got to close this public hearing. Do we have any comments from the public? Does anybody in the public want to make a comment? All right. Well, then we will close the public hearing at 5:43. And then see if there is a motion to approve the motion by Bondegaard. A second by Radcliffe. Roll call, please.
Radcliffe? Yes. Bondegaard? Yes. Stroman?
Yes.
Lechner? Yes. Sherman?
Yes. All right, motion passes 5-0. You're well on your way.
Thank you, gentlemen. Can I have one more request?
Absolutely.
Can I take a picture with you?
I'd love that. Do you want us to come down there?
No, you can stay there.
We'll just stay there?
Sign and everything, 'cause we gotta do it for the gram, you know?
Oh, this is awesome.
Social media presence. That's great.
I love it.
My photographer. Hey, everybody smile, say cheese.
Oh, yeah, go all the way to the back.
Can you get them all? You got it? Perfect.
Perfect. You bet. Thank you.
That's cool.
Yeah, we need more pictures. All right. Now we have another, oh, no, we don't.
It's not a
This is just a resolution.
Yep.
All right. Do we have somebody here or?
Yeah, this is a manager application for the RAJ Motel and the Fairfield Inn and Suites. They have a new manager, and so when they have this transfer, that has to be recommended to the state and approved by the council too, so.
Hello. My name's Katrina Hernandez. I've been there for 3 years, but I've only been the manager for 1. We're just requesting a manager change is all it is. We had the liquor license and then the old manager left, so I stopped selling. So now we have it. I just need your guys' approval.
All right. Well, we don't want to slow her down any. Any questions, any concerns? All right. We have a motion?
I'll move.
Motion by Stroman. Second by Bondegaard. Roll call, please.
Bondegaard? Stroman,
Yes.
Buckner,
Yes.
Sherman,
Yes.
Radcliffe.
Perfect. Motion passes 5-0. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. We got ourselves another resolution, 202-40803.
Hank.
You're gonna have to read those to me by wording. I don't know the numbers.
So I should have just yelled Hank.
There you go.
All right.
What we're here for is the annual compliance that we send to the state, saying that we do all the diligent things we're supposed to do with our money and all that stuff. This used to be a year-end thing that we had to send in on before December 31st. And it was a nightmare because the auditors would barely get everything done for you and everything. And I think the Nebraska legislature changed the way it does a few years ago. And this is much simpler and a lot easier. Can you imagine all the piles of paperwork they had? And then they went to computer, but still that would fill it up because every city, county, state, and village has to do this every year. So I'm sure their basements were getting filled up. So this is an annual thing we got to do. What it says is like we do our 1 and 6, which we present to you guys every year. We keep records of all our equipment costs, our inventory of everything, equipment and all our parts. And it tells how we do a budget, which we're doing now. And it's just how we do all our stuff. And it's just a formality thing we do. I think the first one says that you have the right to sign it for the first and for the resolution, and then you sign it again for the thing that you passed it with the resolution. So you have two things to sign. But it's just a formality that everybody has to do. Much simpler than it used to be. It used to be horrible. Dave had to help me the last year that they had to do it, and you'd be working on it and it would kick you off. And you couldn't save nothing. It doesn't like this, so we'd have to start all over. What do we spend 4 hours trying to get it in? It was horrible, so.
Well, the second and third time you knew what you were putting in, though. It went a little faster.
Now when they keep knocking you off,
Not when you're angry.
nope. So that's what it's for. It's just a formality that we have to do every year, just like the 1 and 6 we present to you and everything. Much simpler way to do it.
All right.
Any questions? Look it up.
All right.
Thank you.
You bet. Thank you, Hank. We have a motion for Resolution 202-40803. Motion by Bondegard,
Second.
second by Stroman. Roll call, please.
Stroman,
Yes.
Buckner,
Yes.
Sherman,
Yes.
Radcliffe,
Yes.
Bondegard.
Yes.
Motion passes 5-0. All right, we have the city manager's report.
I did have a few things. I want to report Forest Street is done now, and honestly, I guess you have street superintendent here tonight too, so he can speak for this as well, but I thought Roderick did a really fine job. They did a fine job on 13th, and I think they did a fine job on Forest Street as well. The terracing they had to do there was a little bit difficult, but they made it look really nice, so, what did you think, Hank?
I think they did a great job.
Yeah, I do too.
Really smooth off with the dirt roads and meet the concrete. Their first project, major project, was 13th Avenue. They done this. I personally only had one person call, and it was a question, it wasn't even a complaint. We had very few complaints that I know of. And they're a great crew, they accommodate people, they listen to them, they try to help them with their concerns and everything. They're just overall a great crew. I thought they did.
I thought they did too. Well, Rob
I'd hire
Coons,
them again if we'd be happy to hire them again.
Rob Coonsley.
Yeah, we might have another street that needs fixed here soon.
And then the parking lot and trail, they are working on Memorial Garden, getting that buttoned up right now. And then they will head back up to the golf course. I think that's the plan. So they're almost done with Memorial Gardens, which looks really great, by the way. I didn't think they did a good job there too, so. And I also wanted to let the council know, for your information and actually for your permission, I have been nominated to Nebraska Municipal League Board of Directors, and they intend at the next meeting, at their next conference, the first week of October, they intend to put me forth for appointment by the greater body. So that will require a little bit more travel than what I've done. I do have family and friends in Lincoln, so that will save the city some money. I can try to cut back wherever I can, but I did want to let the council know before I accept that that you're okay with that, and that it will probably require me to go to a few more conferences and meetings and things like that. It also requires me to be a participating member in the Nebraska City Managers Association, which I am, so that's not a whole lot of added stress there, because I already go to those conferences too. So anyway, just for your thoughts, if the council's okay with it, I intend to accept that. I think it'd be great for the city, so.
Well, I certainly believe that we cannot deprive the state of Nebraska from input from Sydney, Nebraska. Anytime they want to know how to do things, we'll let them know.
And I will be at our senator's door every day complaining about things. Oh. Just kidding.
Yeah. And then you can have, I'm sure he'll have an open room as well to save the city some money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then also, I wanted to let you know, we did have our first meeting of the EMS Service Advisory Committee, and it's going very well. They do still intend to be go live date September 1st, so that is good. The ambulances are being transferred. Nearly all the staff's been hired. I think they only need to hire a few more, so that's going very well. There was one little hiccup, and it's due to nobody's fault. The hospital staff has been, I can't even speak highly enough of how well they've worked in such a short amount of time to get this done. They are incredible. Jason Pettick and his staff, what they do are amazing. But there is, the state can hold up insurance companies for 60 days if they want to, and sometimes they're not passed. So there will be some providers that we won't be able to bill right away. We'll have to try to back bill after the fact if we can and see how that goes. But that's really the biggest hiccup we've had in this. Everything else has transferred really smoothly. So kudos to them, and I just wanted to give you guys an update that we had met and that's how things are going there. So, and then the last thing is tomorrow, our Safe Streets for All will be putting forth its Safe Streets Action Plan for public input, and that will be at Boss City Brewery, and that will be, I believe they want council members, if you can show up, to be there. You can be there at 3 if you want, 3 to 4. The brewery won't be open to the public yet. But then from 4:30 to 6, when they do open, then the public will come in and be able to add their input, and you're happy to stay around.
What's
Stay
the
around
date?
and add even more input if you want.
What's the date on that again?
It is tomorrow. Tomorrow, anywhere between 3 and 6. So, if you can, or if you just want to show up, you're welcome. Anybody is actually welcome. In fact, anybody in the public. This is a big project for the city, and so input by anybody, media, whoever wants to show up would be appreciated. So that's all I had.
All right. Lori?
Don't have anything.
Yes, you do.
Farmers Market is doing really well. And as always, I encourage everybody to attend.
All right.
And it is when,
What's that?
and it is when. Say when it is.
Every Saturday from 8 to 12
There we go.
until the last Saturday of September.
Excellent. Lots of fun. And sweet corn.
They may have sweet corn, because I know that the last two vendors, one of them ran out, and they might have one this Saturday, but I'm not positive.
Lemonade and cookies.
Oh, yeah, well, cookies, banana bread,
Okay.
but I don't know about the lemonade.
You got to get there before 9 for banana bread. Do not sleep in on Saturday. Get there.
But check out the Sydney Farmers Market page, and you can go and see who's all gonna be there.
Fantastic. Jay?
Nothing?
You made her talk. You should.
Yeah.
All right,
My thoughts exactly.
we'll give you another 2 weeks. Hank?
Well, not a whole lot. We're in the process of finishing up our painting of crosswalks and curbs and stuff, and we're waiting to paint the Memorial Garden as soon as we get done tar. And then we will be painting the golf course when we get done with that. But we're changing our crosswalk things. we're gonna start going to the squares. They're more visibility. It takes a little more paint, so it's gonna cost a little more for paint, but a little bit of extra for the safety of it. You can see those squares from a long ways away instead of two narrow lines going along, so that's what we're starting to go to and replacing it with. And we have been experimenting a little bit with some plastic tape and stuff we did over on 11th and Toledo. We'll see how long that lasts, see if it lasts any longer than painting. So we're always trying to look at different things, so. But we do like the squares better. We've done them by the schools, all the schools, and I mean, you can see them for 3-4 blocks away before you don't. So,
I will mention that tomorrow night.
yes,
in our
for safe
association
streets,
action
yes.
plan.
So, and I
Good.
would like to remind everybody, the public, that the crosswalk at the bridge on 11th Avenue, where those beacon lights are on, we put brand new beacon lights up this year. And I see a lot of people go up there and I don't think they realize they're used to the 15, 20 years that they didn't work. They do work, so I'd like to encourage if you guys could put a little kudos in there to use them, because they do work, and you can see them for a long ways away. You can see them clear up in the bowling alley when they use them. So,
Awesome.
safe streets.
Keep them safe.
That's all I got.
All right. Sam?
Not too much to talk about. We're getting fully settled into our new building, so finally starting to feel like home, and we actually understand where everything is now in the building, so that's a plus. We have 3 new guys start the academy as of yesterday for their 16 weeks to become full certified police officers. And recruitment's actually been going pretty well for us. We're actually starting to get a lot of applications to start refilling our ranks again.
Good. People like the building.
It definitely helps.
That's good. I'm glad you guys are happy there.
Love it.
Good deal. Kagan?
14.
Eh,
6,
we had more inside than outside tonight.
you know.
It's awesome.
Numbered numbers will be up, though, I have to.
I'm sure. Once everybody's settled in, you know.
Budget talks.
Awesome.
They're fantastic.
Marshall?
Can't beat Hank or Sam, so I've really got nothing.
Well, you don't have to wrestle them. You just have to tell us some stuff.
I'm not that wordy.
All right. Brandy?
From the Greater Cheyenne County, we have Lodgepole with their celebration on Saturday and Potter with their celebration all weekend. Check 'em out.
All right. So is it official?
Just interim. I'm in interim right now.
Okay. Well, I'll let you talk.
Only called Tom once. So, I'll take that as a win.
All right. How are things without him?
Pretty good. Not too bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good deal. Dean?
Nothing.
Nothing? All right, fine. Brandon?
Nothing. Nothing.
Oh, he's hiding.
Oh, I'm just leaning back. Nope, nothing this evening.
All right. You got something, right?
I got something.
All right.
Should we get the grant? I saw where the city is seeking public input for the Northside Park up until August 30th. This is your opportunity to have input on the community, especially the north side, getting addressed. I know there's sentiment that we don't always look that way, but here's an opportunity to put in what you think your neighborhood should look like should we get the grant and we're able to upgrade that park. There's a link on the economic development page for you to go in and just let us know, let the city council know, let the economic development know what you would like that area, what that park should look like for you guys. And then I just would like to thank everybody for all the well-wishing and messages and everything that I received while I was out on my little health scare there. It just shows a real sense of community. The city manager sent a real nice message to my wife. I truly appreciate that, and just thank everybody for reaching out and touching base.
Well, we're glad to have you still. Well, and I do want to touch on that Northside Park. I had a couple people reach out to me. Besides going onto the website and input, I know that we're still hoping for a grant. Is there anything anybody can do? Can we write letters to anybody? Would that help, or would that just make people mad? or-
We already have ours. They said we needed like, I think it's like 3 to 5. We already have 5 recommendation. Really, the input would really be appreciated right now. We do have some really good kickoff to that. We met a couple days ago, and we already have like 60, 70 people that had put inputs, and it's been very good. Like, just different things that they think they like or don't like, or like see more of or not more of. It's been very positive, so I'm excited about it, and I think that's probably the best thing
Okay.
right now is just let us know what they want.
All right, well,
If the current ones we're going for don't work out, we still intend to keep working for funds for that project. So if one doesn't work, it's not an end game.
Yes. Yeah, we won't give up at just one shot if that doesn't work.
okay. Well, and that, like I said, that was the main concern. A lot of people are rooting for it. They've been hearing us talk about it, and some people have seen the plans that you showed us the other day, and really want to see that come through. So I can only imagine there's plenty of support there in the city for that. So appreciate that. And yeah, that citizen reached me on my phone number, which is 249-2321. You can call and ask me any question you want. And so that's on the website. And, that's all I got, really. Just support your city and everything that goes on. Tomorrow night at Boss City Brewing, talk about some safe streets. And then we'll go. 6:02. Probably about time to end this meeting. Thank you so much for coming, everybody.